Depois de conversar com Ed Vedder e Matt Cameron, a missão do Edgar foi trocar uma ideia com os outros integrantes da banda. O assunto, cara, rendeu. Os caras ficaram muito tranquilos e falaram até de Nirvana.
I know Neil Young is like a hero for you guys. We could see in videos and live performances.
His rhythm is so deep too. I mean, he just sets the tone. I mean, everyone he just sucks you in with this, you know, the most simple, most heavy thing, and it's so easy to join him too. It's like amazing to kind of like play along with his riff and just like, it's magic.
There's a rumor that there was a certain kind of rivalry between you guys and the guys from Nirvana.
I'm so happy, 'cause today I found my friends in my head.
I know that every interview that I did, and we were doing a lot of interviews at that point, people would ask us 2 or 3 questions about Nirvana, and after the 100th question, you're just kind of like, let's talk about us. Like, because to be honest, we didn't really know that much about those guys.
I think Kurt wasn't a fan of the band, you know, and I think he just said that in the press, and the press immediately picked it up and said, well, how come you don't like this band, or what is the story? And I think at that time he was ready to say whatever was on his mind. He just said a lot of stuff that ultimately I think him and Ed had some good conversations and were, you know, sort of had some respect for each other.
A gente tem mais um trecho inédito dessa entrevista para mostrar para vocês agora no Jornal da MTV, especial Pearl Jam. Os caras vão explicar pra gente as origens do tal som grunge.
Let's talk about a little bit about the grunge movement. Okay.
Bud Honey's here. They're the grunge movement.
Okay.
Well, it's funny because Steve Turner just told us a little story about the beginning of grunge, which I thought was one of the most interesting stories I'd heard in a long time. Steve Turner's a guitar player for Mudhoney. He had a guy that worked with him, and at a coffee shop, or he was washing dishes or something, and he was an old school punk rock guy from way back in the day. Steve had a guitar and an amp, and he said, you know, it's cool, but I almost feel like I needed to get a distortion box or something. And the guy brought him in a super fuzz pedal and said, use this. Now this is when super fuzz pedals were the most, nobody had a super fuzz pedal. Nobody used a super fuzz pedal. And that sound of that pedal that guy gave Steve Turner was what inspired a whole, you know, I mean, the sound of that first Mudhoney record, or the single, whatever it was, the first time you heard that sound, I mean, that was a huge factor in everybody going, oh my God, that's what I need.
We find out that the grunge movement is due to the fuzz faces. The fuzz faces pedal.
Yeah, the fuzz face pedal, and a guy that worked at a restaurant with Steve Turner that handed him the pedal. So the most humble beginnings can, you know, come from some guy just handing you a pedal, and you take it and then turn it into a musical movement.
E depois disso, alguns anos depois, a gente finalmente pôde conferir os caras. Ainda Mudhoney e Pearl Jam, né, cara? A gente encerra essa edição especial Pearl Jam com mais um trecho do show dos caras em São Paulo. Amanhã a gente continua na estrada com som ao vivo em mais um programa especial, o Jornal da MTV e festivais. Não perde e tchau por hoje, valeu!